So let me start by saying that for those who already have made up their minds that climate change is a hoax, I may not be able to convince you in this very short presentation. But I like to still make an effort all the same. Because I believe, as a child of God and as a believer in Christ, that God gave us, humanity, a perfect world. But sin entering this world made things different. So, for me as a scientist and also as a believer, I must state very emphatically that climate change is not a hoax, it is a fact. Believe it or not, a lot of things happening in our world today are linked to the fact that the Earth's temperature has increased dramatically over the last centuries, since the Industrial Revolution and since the beginning of the use of the internal combustion engine. More gases that warm up our stratosphere and therefore make it difficult for the Earth to remain cool has increased a lot. As a result of that, the temperature of our globe remains high. IPCC anthropogenic studies have shown that this is a fact. It is no fiction. You can go into IPCC website and you can look at the facts. Historically, you can see that our globe's temperature has increased dramatically. But the good news is that we can do something about it. You and I can reduce the use of fossil fuel. We can reduce the demand for new products. We can do more recycling. We can use more natural energy, like the wind, energy from water, and energy from solar. Because the more we do so, the less we depend on fossil fuel energy. Fossil fuel energy always emits CO2 and other gases that warm up our globe. And the less we use those types of fuels, the better we are. That's the reason why the Netherlands is reducing a lot and will change in the coming 10 to 20 or even 30 years. They will change almost all of the electricity demand in this country. More houses are being disconnected from gas and being connected with electricity gadgets at home because our own gas reserves are decreasing. Even the huge oil producers like Saudi Arabia is switching over from energy produced by fossil fuels to energy produced by solar, because they all see that in the coming years these resources are going to decrease tremendously. But not only the fact that they are reducing does it make sense to switch over. It makes sense to switch over because we have pure natural energy which does not produce any excessive gases that will increase our globe's temperature. So there is hope. We can still do something about it. And my challenge to all those who don't want to believe in climate change is to go and read all the reports from IPCC. In fact, the new report is going to be coming out again December this year, AR6. And you can read all the latest findings with all the statistics and the figures that you need, that scientists from all across the globe have put together. And you will see that it is a fact. We need to take action now and not wait for 2 generations after us if Jesus tarries. We can always have a longer debate about this, but I would like to say, as a child of God, I will not shirk my responsibility in giving you this opportunity to discuss. God bless.